We begin tonight with Miami women's track and field and cross country. Please welcome to the stage a gentleman that has been the head coach of Miami cross country and track and field for more than 2 decades. With the 2008 cross country season, he will be entering his 25th season and will have a team that will feature the returning MAC individual champion and NCAA championship representative in Laura Newfarth, and currently in season with indoor track and field, has already seen some very good results and performances 6 meets now into the season. Please welcome the head coach of Miami women's track and field, Dr. Rich Cerrone. Coach, welcome. I mentioned that you'll return Laura Newfarth to next year's cross-country team, but also losing 3 key components on that team, and Sarah Hineyes, Mia Fiegelist, and Jenny Stoll. In the track and field side, you'll lose Stoll, Fiegelist, and also several other key components in hurdlers, Andrea Tepe and Julia Dempster, sprinter, also a high jumper, Christina Bolterstein, pole vaulter, Aaron Fraser. Just some of the key losses from those teams. What was the philosophy in going out this year and signing your class of 6 athletes?
We weren't looking specifically to replace the students that we're losing, but we had areas that we simply wanted to focus on. Every team has strengths and weaknesses, and we felt the areas, the kids that we signed, they were going to strengthen those specific areas. So that really was the focus of the whole recruiting effort.
Okay, let's talk about this year's class. 6 athletes total, 2 field athletes, 2 distance and cross-country athletes, 2 track athletes. Let's start with the cross-country and distance runners. Margaret Bingham from Westfield, Indiana. Fill us in on Margaret a little bit.
She's been a member of the Westfield State cross-country championship team for 3 years. She's used to success, and that's what we're looking for, people that had been in successful programs, that liked winning, that were used to winning, and she's a 4.0 student, so it didn't hurt.
Absolutely. The other cross-country distance runner is from Eureka, Illinois, Olivia Klaus.
Another 4.0 student, state champion. Again, same thing. She's used to winning, loves to be first, and those two, that's exactly what we wanted with both of them. They have high-level aspirations, and we're hopeful that they can get to the NCAA as a team next year.
With the cross-country team coming back and returning Laura Newfarth, how do you see them fitting in with the cross-country team and contributing right away?
Right. We lose Jenny Stoll, who is 3-time All-Conference. We're losing her, so it's a big loss. But these two, I believe, can step in and replace her, and we were like one person shy, I think, to getting the national championships, and hopefully that one of those two is going to get us there.
Very good. 2 field athletes, both participating in throws. First off, the second of 2 Hoosiers in this year's class, Samantha Gable from Greenfield, Indiana. Tell us about Samantha.
Samantha, top 20 in the country in her event. Competed the best at the state championship. She saved her best till last, and a big meet competitor. We like that. We always look for kids who turn it up in the state championship, and that's what she did.
The second field athlete is the first of 2 Ohio natives in this year's class from Hilliard, Ohio, Alex Roberts.
Mm-hmm. Alex Roberts, state champion, number 9 in the United States is in the senior class. Fantastic thrower. Same way, state championship, came up with the best throw of her life. Great competitor in the biggest meets, and we like that also. So Samantha and Alex could be a great tandem.
Very good. Let's talk about your track athletes now running sprints. A native of Kirkwood, Missouri, Deanna Graves.
Deanna's mother was an All-American in track, a great track family. She'll be state champion this year, state runner-up last year. Great competitor like the other ones, used to success. She'll help us immensely.
Okay, let's talk about the second Ohio native in the class from Rossford, Ohio, running the 400 and 800, Rachel Clay. Tell us about Rachel.
Rachel doesn't have quite the stats that the other ones have right now, but she's got some great talent. We think that she's somebody who's going to develop tremendously in our program. Loved Miami. She was passionate about being here. A good fit for our program.
You obviously have a lot of work that you are into right now with in-season and indoor track and field coach. But as you look ahead to cross-country next season and obviously next season's track and field team, how do you see these 6 athletes contributing to next year's teams?
Well, obviously, any coach that recruits athletes, they want them to come in and have the ability to participate and compete and contribute right away. These 6 do. Every single one of them will make us a better team next year. I think the 2 strongest ones, you asked a question about which 2 will probably have the best adaptation. I think the 2 throwers. Yeah. One's 9th in the country, one's 17th in the country. Those 2 are going to fill an area that's right now not strong for our team. Historically, we've always been great in the throws. This year we're not. Our two assistant coaches that did the recruiting, Sean Meineke, Mark Rodriguez, did a fantastic job of setting some very high standards, and these two young ladies fit that exactly.
You have always had a high-quality team in the classroom, and I keep hearing you. The first two players we talked about both had 4.0s. That has to be a key component when you're out looking for athletes to come to Miami.
Well, I think that they liked Miami. I mean, that's what they got attracted to, that of the 6, 3 of them have 4.0s, 2 of them have 3.9s, and one's a 3.7. But that's why they were very passionate about being at Miami, because they knew there was a good balance here, and all the coaches will tell you. There's a great balance between academics and athletics, and so that set it into that they actually recruited us more than we recruited them initially. And so it's a nice fit. It's a very good fit for our program and our university.
Absolutely. One thing we want to do with each of our coaches tonight is to give you the opportunity to ask any questions that you may have. So if you have a question for Coach Cerrone, let me see your hand, and we'll send out a microphone to you. Anybody have a question? Okay. Coach Cerrone, thank you so much. Congratulations on an outstanding class.